It's an honor to be an alumni of distinction. It's kind of surreal, actually, and to receive this at the place I work makes it even more sweet. So it's an honor and a privilege, for sure. I remember when I found the advertising program, and I thought, this is it. I didn't apply for anything else. This was it. This was what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something that was creative, but I also wanted the business side of it. And so when I got here, it was pretty exciting. There were only 26 of us in the class. So it was really neat because we were all pretty close, and everything we did, we kind of did together, and we moved along together. I have to say, more so than a single experience, I think it was the faculty members that stand out. And so there was Bob Dawson, Peter Dyer, Russell Ellman, and Janice Shearer, of course. I think it was just the way they each had their niche and the experience that they brought to us. Again, you don't really totally understand it until you get out there. I worked at the student newspaper, The Satellite, and it was my friend and I, and we did a Man on the Street thing, and it was called Man on the Street by the Girls in the Gutter. And there was a story to that because Bob Dawson used to call us gutter snipes. So we did that sort of as an homage to him. My career actually was primarily in newspapers, some magazine as well, but primarily in newspapers. It's funny, when I was in school, newspaper was the least appealing media to me because I was like, oh, it's ink, it's dirty. Funny enough, my first job out was at the Financial Post. I actually started that job before I graduated. I mean, I learned so much along the way about working with people. It feels great to work at Mohawk. Mohawk's such a great place. And I left a job that I loved to come to another job that I love. So not that many people get that opportunity. Working at Mohawk, we're changing people's lives. And Mohawk changed my life. The Eva Rothwell Center is an amazing place. It was the former Robert Land School. It's down on Wentworth Street North, and it's in a neighborhood that experiences a lot of poverty. We have a food pantry, we have a clothing room, but we also focus on education. Anybody who knows Don McVicker, who is also an alumni of distinction, he's the founding chair, the founding president of the center. We've really shifted the focus to making sure that education is there, and that will help. Being a part of Mohawk and then being a part of the center and working to bring those together. I've been the chair of the board now for, I guess it's almost 6 years. There have been some really neat milestones there with when Mohawk City School opened up in the center. It was the first city school location, and that's still a great thing. We've come a long way. We're just working on a new strategic plan right now. But again, education is a big part of that strategic plan, and it's in many different ways. But Mohawk, McMaster, Pathways to Education, everybody's playing a role, and we're seeing it's making a difference in the community. I'm proud every day. I'm proud of the work my team does. I'm proud of my family. I'm proud of my husband. I'm proud of my stepgirls. My mom and dad, my sister and her husband, my nephew. Like I'm proud of my family, and so. I don't know that they're my moments that I'm most proud of. I think they're probably other people's moments too, for students and for people starting their careers. Find something you love and support it. If you don't love it, don't spend your time there. I loved the places I worked, and when I didn't love a place I worked, I didn't stay long. I loved the newspapers I worked at. I love Mohawk College, and I love the Eva Rothwell Center. So when you talk about being busy and finding time to do things, if you love it, it works. So I would say that that's the biggest thing. Just love what you do.